This just in, Black Lives Matter protests reach a boiling point as millions of people walk the streets chanting, "No justice, no peace." Join us as we speak on the uncertain future of the United States.
If you are a racist, do not fucking follow me. I hate racism.
Black lives, black lives, black lives, black
I am
lives.
literally the most woke person on the planet. You couldn't touch. My entire life is dedicated to saving black lives, period.
If you're a racist, I'm gonna beat your
I have literally been woke and pro-BLM
for decades. Follow me! Follow me!
Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna just go take a nap. Okay, so I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Performative activism is really annoying. So I'ma just apologize in advance, cause this shit really pisses me off. Anyways, what is performative activism? Performative wokeness or activism is pretty much what you saw in the intro skit. Someone who may or may not care about an issue pretending to care more than they do. And more often than not, the only thing they're doing is drawing attention to themselves rather than the actual thing they're supposed to be advocating for. So do you remember that video of all the celebrities apologizing for racism existing? No? Lucky you. Here, let's take a look.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility. Will no longer allow an unchecked moment.
Alright, enough of that shit. So there are like 4 reactions to that vid. You either 1, love it because these people are taking responsibility. 2, cringe at it because the concept of random actors acknowledging the existence of racism is stupid. 3, see it as some harmless little video that doesn't really matter. Or 4, hate it because you think racism doesn't exist, and I don't fucking know. I personally think the video was whack. Stupid. Straight flippin' doo-doo water. It's highly produced, glossy, and attention-seeking. They aren't speaking passionately, they're performing. And let me be fully transparent. I am assuming their intent. They could very well actually care a whole lot about what they're talking about, but the performance they're putting on is really just off-putting and hurts their message as a whole. Like, I'm sorry, Stanley Tucci, but I really don't need to be seeing your fucking face right now. Like, people are literally dying. Why would I care whether or not you like racism or not? I have an example of a much better way of addressing a cause you care about. This is Frances McDormand talking about ways actors and actresses can help create a more inclusive film industry.
There has always been available to all, everybody that does a negotiation on a film, an inclusion rider, which means that you can ask for and or demand at least 50% diversity in not only the casting, but also the crew.
Her message is clear, concise, and genuine. She uses her own time to talk about how others in her field can better the industry as a whole. It's not about her, and she gets that. In the I Take Responsibility video, they draw all of the attention to themselves, not the cause. That's why it's performative, and that's why it's bullshit. Another beautiful, great example actually involves the month of June. Guess why? Yes, you are correct. June is the month of reckoning. Jesus will finally return. Yes, you are correct. This is the LGBTQ Pride Month. This is also the month where many corporations stand in solidarity in an attempt to farm as much money out of the LGBTQ community as possible. You want to know how I know this? Because as soon as we hit July 1st, all of that good old silky smooth rainbow sunshine LGBTQ support disappears. Like, that shit just poofs away. Never happened. Most of these companies don't want to risk actually being this progressive during any other time of the year because it isn't as trendy or lucrative. It's a legitimate risk that would take a company who actually gives a fuck about the LGBTQ community to take. Hence, performative activism. So why is this important? Why am I talking about this, other than because I feel like ranting? Well, you ever notice how as time goes on, more and more people are becoming accepting of others? With every generation, our views skew more and more to be collectively progressive. A large part of the reason why is because as time goes on, our access to information increases exponentially. Our ability to spread information also increases exponentially. Literally everyone, whether your platform is massive or small, contributes to the growth of these progressive ideas. So it matters when we decide to waste time feeling good about celebrities saying, you know, I just found out about that racism thing, and not gonna lie, not a fan, rather than focusing on police frickin' brutality. We need to all collectively think harder about how we advocate for the things we believe in. It's not that we can't draw attention to ourselves, it's just that we need to draw way more attention to the information we're trying to spread. Like, rather than tweeting, I don't like racist, all racists should unfollow me, actually talk about what you stand for and why others should do the same. These causes aren't about you or me. These causes are about all of us. They're bigger than all of us. Sharing your perspective is different than spewing vapid bullshit for the sake of getting attention. And if you're speaking on something serious, then you should treat it as such. Next time you're advocating for something, ask yourself this question. Would I be advocating for this if there wasn't any personal gain whatsoever? If the answer is no, just shut the fuck up and go do something else.